Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca and this is Magic Yoga and this is Campanita. For today's video we have a flow to help to release and manage stress. So I know I need it. Campanita needs it. No, she doesn't. But if you're ready to practice with us, come bring your yoga mat, some blocks and a blanket and let's practice together. Okay. So for today's video, we're gonna need blocks and a blanket where you can sit at. And Campanita's gonna be practicing with us as usual. We're gonna find our seated position. We can cross the legs if that feels comfortable. And we're going to elongate the spine. The shoulders are going to be back and down. And if we feel comfortable, we can close the eyes or we can look to the tip of the nose. And we're going to start taking long, full breaths. Inhaling through the nose, all the way down to the sit bones. And exhaling, bringing all the air up to the crown of the head. Just taking a moment here to feel our physical body, to feel the sensations in our physical body. Taking a moment here to observe if we're holding any tension in any part of our body. And taking a deep inhale. And with an exhale, releasing any tension from our body. Slowly, we're going to start focusing on our breath. And while we're focusing on our breath, we're going to relax the eyes and the forehead. We're going to relax the nose and the mouth. Slowly, we're going to relax the shoulders and the arms. We're going to relax the legs, feeling how the earth is supporting our body. And we're going to start practicing a pranayama. We're going to inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it on the top for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it on the bottom for 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to continue on our own with this pranayama. Just taking our time with each inhale and with each exhale. And while we're practicing this breath, we find ourselves standing on the edge of a river. We can hear the water flowing. We can hear the trees around us. The sun is touching our skin. It's warm and cozy. There's wind touching our skin also. and it feels refreshing. There is so much stillness and so much calm. It is all around us, and it starts growing inside us. We're gonna take one more breath with this pranayama. Inhaling in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it on the bottom for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then slowly we're just gonna come back to our normal natural breath. With an inhale, we're gonna inhale inner peace. And with an exhale, we're gonna release any stress out of our body. Inhaling inner peace. Exhale, release. And slowly, we're gonna open our eyes. Now we're gonna take a big inhale and elongate the spine, shoulders back and down, growing from the crown of the head towards the sky. Taking a big inhale, exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. With an inhale, we're gonna roll our head towards the left shoulder. And with an exhale, we're going to bring the head back towards the chin. Inhaling, rolling the head towards the other side. Exhale, bring the chin back towards the chest. And we're going to flow here. Just follow your breath on your own pace, on your own time. Giving some love to the neck. With each inhale, we're inhaling inner peace. And with each exhale, we're letting something go. Always focusing on the breath. We're gonna do one more time on each side. And then we're going to meet back into neutral position, bringing the head in alignment with the spine. And we're going to start making big circles towards the front with our short shoulders. Just big circles. Oh, it feels so good. We can make them as big as we want to, just moving every single inch of our shoulders. Yes, towards the front. Relaxing the body, releasing the stress out. And now we're going to start making big circles towards the back of the room, of the mat, or wherever we are. Just big circles. And we can close the eyes if it feels good to be having the eyes closed. One more time, big, and then we're gonna bring the shoulders back and down. Now we're gonna change the cross of the legs. Sorry, it took me a little bit to say that. And we're gonna take a big inhale, elongating the spine. With an exhale, we're gonna start making big circles with the torso. Inhaling, moving forward. Exhaling, rounding the spine, tucking the chin in. And we're just massaging the spine. Big circles. The seat bones are touching the ground at all time. And we can go as slow or as fast as we want to. We can make the circles as big as we want to. We're gonna do one more time on this side. 2 more times I did right there. And now we're gonna switch towards the other direction. Inhaling, inner peace. Exhaling, releasing the stress out. Just taking this moment for yourself to give love to your body and to your mind. One more time on this side. And then we're going to come back into neutral position. So we're going to elongate the spine, shoulders back and down. Our head is in alignment with the spine. And now we're going to switch into our tabletop. So we're going to plant the hands on the mat. And if we're using the blanket, we can place the blanket underneath the knees. It's always good to give it a little bit more love to the knees. And the hands are shoulder distance apart. The wrists are stuck underneath the shoulders, and my knees are hip distance apart and they're stuck underneath the hips. My head is in alignment with the spine. The core is very active. With an inhale, I'm going to tuck my toes and arch my back, slightly looking up into cow. And with an exhale, I'm going to tuck my toes, round my spine, looking between my legs into cat. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling, cat. We're going to continue here. Just follow your breath, flowing from cat to cow. Inhaling, inner peace. Exhaling, letting something go. Taking your time. This is your practice. And now we're going to take a moment to move organically. Whatever the body might be asking, might be twisting from side to side, or disco kitty, like I call it. Or maybe stretching into a child pose. Just listening to our bodies, whatever they are asking right now. And then slowly we're going to come back into our tabletop, checking our alignment one more time. Now we're going to tuck the toes, and we're going to bring the hip up and back into the first down dog. And we're going to start pedaling the feet, just waking up those muscles, taking our time. Always engaging the core here, navel towards the spine. And slowly finding stillness into this down dog. We can have the knees bent and we can have the heels up the floor. And we're pushing the torso towards the knees, creating a V shape, engaging the core. Taking deep inhales and deep exhales. With an inhale, we're going to look between our hands. If there's a doggy in your mat, you're going to look to your doggy. And with an exhale, we're going to start walking towards the front of the mat. Releasing into a forward fold. The shoulders are still active back into their sockets, but my head is fully hanging, and I can have my knees slightly bent. I'm going to say yes with my head. And then I'm going to say no And slowly I'm gonna release my head weightless towards the floor. With an inhale, I'm gonna bring my torso halfway lift. The knees can be bent. Also here to release tension from the lower back. My head is in alignment with the spine. And with an exhale, I'm going to release down into a forward fold. With an inhale, I'm going to rise up into a reverse swan dive. And with an exhale, I'm going to bring the hands into prayer position. And I'm going to remove the blanket. My dog out of the blanket. Stay there, there you go. I'm standing hip distance apart. Feet are parallel to each other. Core is engaged. We're gonna inhale the arms up, and then with an exhale, we're gonna cactus, open the arms, opening the heart. Micro bend on the knees. Inhaling the arms up one more time. Exhale and cactus, open one more time. Inhaling the arms up one more time. With an exhale, we're gonna step back the left leg into warrior two. So, warrior two. My back foot is parallel to the edge of the back of the mat. My front knee is stuck on top of the heel, 90 angle degree. And this leg has an external rotation, and the back leg has an internal rotation. Arms into a T shape. Shoulders relaxed, but there's a lot of energy coming out of my arms. And I'm focusing my eyes into my middle finger. Relaxing the face. Taking deep inhales and deep exhales. Quieting the mind. Inhaling inner peace. Exhale. Let something go. Now with an inhale, we're gonna elongate the front knee, having a micro bend on that knee so we can protect the knee. And then with an exhale, I'm gonna start shifting my torso forward, and then I'm gonna bring my hand down, sending the opposite arm towards the ceiling. And I can look up or I can look down. And here I can always use a block. And we're breathing. Big inhales and big exhales. With an inhale, we're going to come back into our warrior two, so bending that front knee. And now we're going to come into a 5-point star, so both feet are parallel to each other towards the same direction. We're going to bring the arms into a star position, core very active. Take a deep inhale, and with an exhale, we're going to smile. We're going to bring the hands towards the waist. Taking a big inhale here, and with an exhale, we start forward folding. One more time. We can use our blocks here to keep an elongated spine. Or it's in your practice, you can bring the hands down towards the mat. And we're going to slowly start releasing the head down into a forward fold. Taking deep inhales and deep exhales. Relaxing the neck. Relaxing the head. Now slowly we're going to start walking the hands towards the front of the mat. into a low lunge. And we're gonna step the back foot forward into a forward fold. Inhaling into a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up into a reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands in defeat position. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, cactus, open the arms, micro bend on the knees. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, cactus, open one more time. We're gonna inhale the arms up. And with an exhale, this time we're gonna step the right leg back into warrior two. My back foot is parallel to the edge of the back of the mat. And my front heel is in alignment with my back arch. The front knee is stacked on top of the heel. There's an external rotation from the front leg and an internal rotation from the back leg. Arms into a T shape, shoulders relaxed, but a lot of energy coming out of my arms. I'm really softening the eyes and my face. Inhaling inner peace. Exhale, letting something go. Focusing on the breath. Feeling the energy flowing through your body. Now we're going to take an inhale and we're going to elongate that front knee. And with an exhale, we're going to bring the torso down, sending the opposite arm towards the ceiling. One more time, we can look up or we can look down. Just being mindful of our neck, listening to our body. With a big inhale, we're going to come back into our warrior two. And with an exhale, we're going to shift now into a 5-point star. Both feet are parallel to each other, facing to the same direction. Hands are into a star shape, and the core is very active. We're going to take a big inhale, and then with an exhale, we're going to smile. Slowly, we're going to bring the hands into the waist. Taking a big inhale here, elongating the spine with an exhale. We're going to start forward folding. And here we're going to find our blocks. Or if it's in your practice, we can touch the floor. But we're going to keep an elongated spine and the head in alignment with the spine. And then here slowly we're going to start releasing the head down and melting down into this forward fold. Relaxing the neck. Relaxing the head. Now slowly we're going to start walking our hands towards the front of the mat. Into a low lunge, and then we're going to step the back foot forward into a forward fold. We're going to plant both hands on the mat, and we're going to step back into a down dog. And slowly we're going to bring the knees down towards the mat, and then we're going to sit back into our heels in a child pose. And now slowly from our child pose, we're just going to start rolling our spine all the way up, one vertebra at a time, until we're sitting on top of our heels. And now we're going to shift into a seated position. If you have the blanket, you can place the blanket underneath. Campanita's using my blanket, so I don't have a blanket right now. And we're gonna come into a straddle position. I'm gonna keep the blocks here nearby because we're gonna use them one more time. I'm gonna activate the legs, the inside, the outside, everything on the legs, flexing the toes, and then keeping an elongated spine. I'm gonna frame my right leg with my torso, taking a big inhale here, elongating the spine with an exhale. I'm gonna forward fold, keeping an elongated spine. Just taking deep, long breaths, taking your time. You can close the eyes. Just feel this stretch in your legs. And slowly we're gonna start walking the hands in front of us all the way to the other side. Big inhale and exhale. And slowly coming back into a neutral position. We're gonna close the legs. And now we're gonna find, slowly, we're gonna find ourselves laying on the mat. So, Campanita, I'm gonna lay on the mat and keep your blocks close to you. Just very gentle, find your way to lay on the mat. We're gonna bring the knees towards the chest, hug the knees in, and rock from side to side, massaging the lower back. Slowly we're gonna place the feet slowly we're gonna plant the feet on the mat. We're gonna find our block. We're gonna walk the feet towards our glutes until we can touch the heels with our fingertips. And I'm gonna grab the block. I'm gonna lift my hip towards the sky into a bridge pose, and I'm gonna place the block underneath my sacrum. And then I'm going to bring the hip down into a supported bridge pose. I can have my hands here on my belly, or you can bring them on the sides of my body. And just surrendering into this pose. Maybe closing the eyes. Taking deep inhales and deep exhales. Inhaling inner peace and exhaling, releasing, letting something go. We're gonna have 3 more breaths here. Last breath. Now slowly we're going to lift the hip so we can remove the block. And we're going to bring the hip back down. Hug the knees one more time. Squeeze them in. And then we can release into our Shavasana pose. We can have our arms resting right next to our body, palms facing up, feeling the energy flowing through our bodies. Taking deep inhales and deep exhales. We find ourselves one more time right next to the river. We're laying on the grass. We can feel the grass underneath us. It's soft. We can feel the earth holding our body. We can feel the energy coming from the earth up to our body. Inhaling all the stillness around us. Feeling how the peace grows inside us. And releasing and letting all the things that no longer serve us go. Slowly we're going to take a full body stretch. And then we're going to roll ourselves to either side of the mat into fetal position. The head is resting on top of the arm. We feel so much peace, so much stillness. And slowly we're going to push ourselves up. And we're going to find our seated position. We can cross the legs or we can come into a rock pose. The palms, the hands can be resting on top of the knees, facing down, or we can place the palms facing up. Just feeling peace, stillness. Bringing our hands into prayer position. Taking a big inhale and a big exhale. The bright light that it shines in me, sees and honor the bright light that it shines in each one of you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope this flow and this practice helps you to manage stress. I know that I need it. I should do this every day. And hopefully you can subscribe to this channel and leave a comment and leave a like, and see you in the next video. Bye. Campanita, say bye.